Oh, I didn't know who was starting. Okay, yeah.
It was your suggestion. You
Kodomo
can
no
start.
Jikan. Go on. Kodomo no Jikan. There you go.
Kodomo no Jikan.
Yes, we're reviewing that one
Yeah.
because
Because
Greg finished it.
pedophilia.
Okay. All right. Yes, kind of. No, but kind of.
Okay. It had very okay. I say that just because of the premise of it. The whole situation is first year teacher, 23 years old, starts teaching for a third grade class, and one of the like, what is it, 9-year-old girls falls in love with him,
Yes.
and she knows way too many things that somebody her age shouldn't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
To,
She's
to
she's
he,
she's a deviant.
he knows it's completely wrong, and no, he has no sort of attraction like that to her that he has for him. But when she, oh my god, just
Okay. Okay.
just oh my god.
Okay. Hold on. Before we get too far, right? Do you recommend this show?
Oh god, that's such a hard question for this
Oh,
one.
isn't it? I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes because it's the actual, okay, after you get, the story itself isn't bad. You just have to accept the fact that, like, she's always gonna try doing stuff like that. There's like no sort of nudity, there's nothing like that. The teacher is not attracted to her, so it's not really pedophilic or anything like that. It's just a, like, an overly informed 9-year-old
Yes, I would agree.
acting without, like, consequence, I would say. But it's just one of those things where, like, it's like the actual, like, some of the stuff they get into is actually really good, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, yeah, no, I recommended it to my brothers because I know that they're gonna be like, "What the heck," and actually continue watching.
Like, the first few episodes were just kind of like, what the fuck? But then as soon as it hit episode 6 and onwards, I got a new appreciation for it.
Like
Like
things
the
start
episode
clicking, right?
the episode with I actually teared up a little bit for the episode with Rin's mom.
I know that one's rough. That one's
That
a really rough episode.
I actually teared up a little bit because
I mean,
that was so fucking sad. Just like her final thought was, "Please God, just let me live until she at least gets to grade school," and then she passes away.
yeah,
Mean-
denied.
Meanwhile, all Rin's doing is trying to make the paper cranes because she thinks she's a 4-year-old at this point, or 3 or 4-year-old, thinking if I can fold 100 cranes, my mom won't die from cancer.
Oh, it was 1,000, I believe.
It was some
It was
number,
a
but
crazy number.
it was like, oh my god, like, oh my, I feel so sad just thinking about her
All
right
right,
now.
all right.
Not to mention, giant kick to the nuts to Reggie.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Dear God.
All right. So we already got in spoiler territory.
Okay.
Because we
So
can't.
yeah,
'cause-
we already went. I already went over the summary of the whole thing. It's just
Yeah. Well, that leaves us, like, since we're in spoiler territory, is there an episode that you liked the most?
oh gosh, trying to think if there was really a particular episode that I liked. Like, I think if, like, it's not a favorite, but it's one that's like the most notable that I'm thinking of, and that's, like, I want to say it was episode 11.
Okay.
It was the second to last one, cause holy fuck, did it turn dark?
Oh my god, yes.
Jesus Christ! It went from just like the lighthearted or whatever to boom, instant dark, like within the last couple episodes before the finale. It was just like Rin was like just lost mentality and almost killed one of the teachers out of jealousy. Other teachers. Fucking Reiji, like, just loses his goddamn mind and, like, locks up Rin and fucking punches Aoki, the teacher.
See, I love this
Jesus.
show for like
Jesus Christ! Like
it's
I paused it like after he punched him and like he's and, like just that like psychotic look in his eye when he was like pulling Ren out of this like taking her home, just like that psychotic look. I'm just like, holy fuck!
professional.
I'm like, when did this turn dark? Like, why did this turn so dark?
Yeah, no, that was a pretty rough. That was a rough
I thought it was gonna turn like unbelievably dark. I thought Ren was actually gonna push what was her name, Hanoe or whatever, the female teacher that that God, I loved that teacher. She was awesome.
She was really good.
She was probably my favorite character, other than probably Mimi.
That is true. Mimi's a good girl.
She was so cute.
Yeah,
she's so the little sister.
Oh, okay.
Character.
All right, so we'll get into one of my favorite episodes. Obviously, I like the first one. Okay, because the first one drew me in, right?
The first episode.
The first episode drew me in.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Right? Because of this idea of Mimi, right? So what? I don't think it actually goes through what actually happened.
They kind of explained what that other teacher did to her.
Yeah, like it's
basically what I got from it was the teacher that was there before Aoki was, or Daisuke. His name's Daisuke Aoki, so whichever one you want to call him. He learns to find out that Mimi had not been going to school for like over a month or so. Well, it turns out that this teacher was basically harassing her. Like, he would basically pick on her in class and like just belittle her and everything like that right in front of all the other students in class. And she basically broke down and didn't go to school anymore.
Yeah.
And this other teacher was just a piece of shit. So Rin and Kuro, Mimi's best friends, got the teacher fired or made the teacher quit.
Yeah. And like, okay, so it's in between somehow these girls got their teacher to quit and Rin being psychotically sexual. Like, I'm all like, okay, it's okay for another one that we reviewed. Is it not Hanamaru Kindergarten, except creepy?
And with just a little bit older students.
Yes. Which makes it more creepy because the rationale on how they interact is different because they're older.
Yeah, I mean, hell, Kuro is the same as, what's her name? The, blue-haired one that always wore the costumes.
Yeah.
I mean, Hanamaru.
Yeah. I mean, there's something similar with, what's her name? The, was it Kagami? Yeah. Kuro?
Kuro is the one that was like, she's the one that was in love with Rin.
Yeah, that's right. Because she's the one I'm thinking of. Because she does the whole gothic and she does like the whole like different outfit thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of her niche.
Yeah.
So,
I liked her. I did like her, but God, was she such a bitch.
Oh no, she was a complete cunt.
Not to mention what she kept calling the teacher was. Keep in mind, these are like 9-year-old kids. She always called her teacher virgin.
Yeah, and like it was the whole thing. Like he's like, you're a virgin too.
And then he's like, why am I thinking that?
Why? Yeah. Why am I getting involved in this? Oh goodness. So,
not to mention, I like going back to the female teacher. I can never remember her name.
Hoenn? No.
Yeah, it's Hanoe or something like that. Hanoe something. All I know is that I love just how much she wanted to fuck Aoki.
Oh yeah, no, like the entire time you're just like, just go, like you're fine.
And then she always was just like anytime she asked him for like whatever, like to dinner, like to have a drink, he's always just like, yeah, sure. Or and then he's like spots Rin or something because he actually cares about all of his students, and like Rin, Kuro, and Mimi are like seem to be special. Like he can't.
Rin Rin sabotages that bitch.
Oh yeah,
Like,
uncontrollably, out of jealousy.
oh yeah.
Hence why Rin, there was at the ending to one like episode 9, I want to say, like it just has Rin with like the dead eyes, like the dead emotionless eyes, as like Hanoe is just standing on the stairs, like she's like, oh yeah, I forgot, I could have sworn I remembered this paper. Where is it? She's sifting through her papers. You just see Rin's hands go out and like walking towards her to push her down the stairs.
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
And then even later when like Rin was asking her or like sitting on the stairs like all sad and stuff, I only asked her what was wrong, and after helping her, Rin's just like, I'm glad I didn't push you down.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't push you down the stairs. It's just like,
It was, and she's just like, what?
yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah, no.
Glad I could help.
God, it's so fucked.
It's so messed up.
Okay, so before we started recording, we were commenting on how there are almost no wikis about this show.
Yeah, what you said you were gonna mention that.
So this is me mentioning it. The reason is there was a company that was set to basically localize this show for the U.S. market.
Which I could see that being very hard to do with the themes of it.
They put it as impossible. They said there's no way that this show could go outside into the Western culture.
Yeah, because the whole concept of like pedophilia and stuff is like ungodly taboo over in America.
Oh, it's it's horribly taboo
Anywhere.
Yeah, in Japan too. No, the huge one, and the reason why is because of the relationship between Rin's mom and Rin's.
Oh, where they're technically cousins.
Because they're technically cousins, exactly.
That's right. They could honestly for that particular thing, they could have just done it where it was like friends of relatives or something like that. They could have changed it a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't think it would have the same pull as it does.
Because I understand that, but they never really touched too much on the fact. They mentioned once that they were cousins.
Yeah. Well, the thing,
but isn't cousins over in Japan not as bad of an issue as it is over here?
Yeah, no, it's nowhere near as bad. Well, it's frowned upon, but it's not like as horrible as it is around here.
Yeah.
So that was the main reason that they gave, although the indications of pedophilia and a hypersexualized 9-year-old don't fly too well over here.
I wonder why, even though that seems to be what the fucking society is growing into. Kids are becoming like that, fucking younger and younger.
Don't even start with me, dude. There's like
at my last job, where I worked I worked in a different town than where I live. The talk of the town over there was a 14-year-old that was having a kid.
Oh God, no! There was one.
She was like a month due. I'm like, that is really messed up.
No, there was a couple of middle schoolers that got expelled for doing it in like the school bathroom or something.
What the fuck?
This was a few years ago.
Yeah, it's wrong.
That's back when I was in high school.
I know when I was in high school, frickin' one of the biggest things was they were talking like I rode the bus and like I did like my junior and senior year. My sisters were graduated, so I didn't really get to talk to them when I rode. I didn't have anybody to really talk to, so I actually did end up talking to a couple of the middle schoolers and stuff like that, the ones that weren't incredibly annoying. And they were telling me how some people at their schools and stuff, like even when they're in 6th grade, they had girls that were bragging about losing their virginity to like middle schoolers.
God. All right. Well, now that we got that far off topic,
Yeah,
holy shit.
it plays into the fact that like it's almost going to be it's almost going to be acceptable in society
Yeah,
with the
but
way it's just which is fucking wrong.
okay. All right. Well, here's the thing, right? The original run of the series was in 2007.
That's when it was a lot less. It was a lot
So
less common.
So yeah, no, like understandably they didn't localize it for the United States, which is why there aren't very many English wikis on the
Makes
show.
sense. It does make sense.
So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually really like this show, but like just the themes involved means I'm not going to bring this up to my parents. Like
No, 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 no.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
was I realized the mistake I made when I mentioned about it to my coworkers. because
Yeah.
because like a lot of the shows that I've been talking about recently, they've just been like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Hold on. Did they know what this one was?
No,
Okay.
I explained it to them, like I summarized it,
Oh yeah.
but
No, that was a mistake.
just the summary of it just it sounds really fucked up.
Yeah, well, the show is fucked up. Like, it's good, but it's fucked up. To be fair, like there's a bunch of good shows that are fucked up, and they're American shows. So like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I don't know
Yeah.
if that's anything involved. But anyway, before, actually, do we have anything else? I think we went over everything.
We went over the good, the bad, the ugly, the favorite episodes, characters, summary. Yeah, pretty much. And we even got derailed.
Holy crap, dude, we freaking pumped that one out. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And I told you I had a decent amount to talk about with it.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. There's like, okay, so it's a 1 season show, right?
Which is beautiful.
So
I like and hate those at the same time. Like if I find a show that I really, really, really love, Monster Musume, I hate when there's only like just one season that's only like 12, 13 episodes.
yeah.
Because I want more.
Oh yeah, no, there were 4 more episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a video animation that were 4 episodes in 2009.
I don't think I'll watch them because I was, like I said, that's why I didn't use this one as an example. I used one that I actually really, really enjoyed.
Yeah, no, like, so
As
yeah,
I-
I think I remember watching them. They were all right. They weren't like it was kind of like the aftermath, which yeah, I don't know. It was kind of just more summary.
Yeah. By the way, is it sad that I just ordered, like, I got in the mail a t-shirt, I ordered a t-shirt with Marrow from Monster Musume on it?
Yes, yes, it is.
Cool.
Okay, just so you know,
Well, it's either that or Arachnia.
I do like Arachnia, but
I'm thinking about probably ordering hers later, but
that's still kind of awkward.
anyways.
Okay, so yeah, no, but yeah, no. So it's only 1 season, so it wasn't that huge of an investment.
Yeah, no, yeah, like each episode's like 23 minutes long, so you're spending like four and a half, like to 4.5 hours on it. That's not that bad.
No, not at all. So I think it worked out.
So, yeah, so what are we doing next week?
That's your suggestion.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We are doing we're doing the series Senran Kagura, which it's I found out that about the anime because I had bought in a video game about it. So
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So yeah, we'll we'll discuss it then. So
All right, sounds
Any-
good.
any final things you want to add?
think I went over everything, actually.
Cool, because I know you're normally the person who asks me.
I know, but, like, I'm pretty sure I went over everything. Because, like, I don't, like, there's enough spoilers in that, but not enough at the same time.
Spoilers, what?
Well, for the show that we just reviewed.
Oh, for the show that we just okay. Yeah, no. Just again, I honestly would recommend it.
Yeah, so watch it, and when you're watching it, don't be like too disturbed because it's disturbing.
Yeah.
So,
but yet it's not as bad as it could have been, or not as bad as some things I've seen.
yeah, no, it could have been way worse. Could have been worse. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and
Yep.
until next time.
Leave any comments and down below, and
If there's suggestions, we'll take suggestions. We probably won't get them till later because we're trying to like stockpile right now. But we will get to them.
There's some things in our personal lives that are coming up that are going to prevent us from recording for a little while.
I'm going back to school.
No!